Welcome back to the channel, collectors. Today, we're looking at the Canadian pennies that many people overlook, the 1971 and 1979 1-cent coins. Believe it or not, some of these old cents can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on rarity, condition, and minting errors. So if you've got a jar of pennies at home or you enjoy coin roll hunting, stay tuned because you might be sitting on a valuable treasure without even knowing it. Let's get started. First up, in 1971, the Canadian penny, officially the 1-cent coin of Canada, was still a regular circulation coin. According to listings, the mintage for that year was about 298 to 26, 936 pieces for the circulation issue. The coin is composed of 98% copper, 0.5% tin, and 1.5% zinc. The reverse features two maple leaves on a single twig, designed by G. Kruger Gray, and the obverse features the bust of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machen. Because so many were minted, this isn't a particularly rare issue in circulated condition. When someone says no mint mark for this 1971 coin, essentially, they are referring to the regular Ottawa minted circulation strike, rather than a special mint mark variation, E.G. from other mints, or special proof. Collector said. In the Canadian context, many coins simply don't carry a visible mint mark, so no mint mark just indicates the standard issue. It's important when evaluating your coin to establish that it is indeed the standard business strike, not a special limited edition or proof strike. Uncirculated means the coin has never or almost never been in regular circulation. It retains full luster, minimal or no wear on the high points, and the surfaces are basically intact. In numismatic grading, coins are evaluated from MS Mint State 60 and up. For the 1971 Canadian 1-cent coin, listings show, for example, MS 60 value around CAD 4 cents, MS 62 about 25 cents, MS 63 about 65 cents, MS 60 for approx $8.40, MS 65 approx $19.80, MS 66 around $59.10. So someone claims an uncirculated 1971 penny, you'll want to know what grade it and check the actual mark. Given the large mintage and relative ubiquity of the 1971 1-cent coin, the realistic value for an uncirculated piece is modest unless it is high-grade MS 65 or MS 66 or has an unusual variety. For example, according to the Coins and Canada Guide, an MS 66 grade of this coin is about CAD $59.10 in October-November 2025. That converts to roughly USD $4,045 at current exchange rates to tending. So while it is collectible, this is not a $1 million coin under normal grading. Beware of claims that every 1971 penny is hugely valuable. Most are modest. If you're looking to keep up with valuations or want to newsletters or databases for world coin values, including Canadian coins, there are sites like coinsandcanada.com which provide a price guide and allow you to subscribe for updates. These services will give you regular updates, auction results, and varieties. It's a helpful resource if you collect regularly. Also, common are auction listings, dealer catalogs, and coin forums where you can track sale results for high-grade specimens. So if most 1971 coins are modestly priced, what makes one more valuable? Key factors: extremely high-grade MS 65 or higher, fully original surfaces, untouched, no cleaning or damage, strong luster, sharp strike, no major contact marks, and ideally red or red and brown color for copper coins. Also, any rare die variety or minting error, for example double dies, planchet errors, can push value higher. The guide lists auction records. A certified MS 67 example might command significantly higher than the base MS 66 value, so always inspect carefully or have a professional grading if you suspect high grade. When examining a 1971 1-cent no mint mark coin for uncirculated condition, watch out for wear or slight flattening on the high points, especially the maple leaves or queen's hair, any color alteration or cleaning which can reduce value, contact marks or scratches, and tone color that is unnatural. Also, verify authenticity. While the 1971 is common, counterfeits or restrikes can occur in the coin market. If someone claims a version without evidence of certification, treat with caution. If you're buying, ask for high-res photographs showing obverse and reverse, check for full mint luster, Ask about grade if certified and verify seller reputation. If you're selling specified grade, mention whether original red color R or red and brown RB or brown B. Note any certification, e.g. by Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service PCGS. Set realistic price based on recent comparable sales, for example those cited above. Given the population of this coin, expect modest returns unless your specimen is exceptional. In summary, the 1971 Canadian 1-cent coin without mint mark is an interesting piece for a Canadian small cent collection. It has solid historical pedigree, but unless in very high grade, it's not extremely rare or highly expensive for an uncirculated coin. Expect values in the tens of dollars with higher levels possible. For top-rate examples, use reliable price guides like CoinSanCanada.com. Consider subscribing to collectibles newsletters for updates and always inspect condition carefully. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe for more coin collecting content, and drop a comment if you have one of these coins and want help estimating its grade or value. Next up, the 1979 Canadian cent features the classic G. Kruger gray maple leaf twig design, a long-standing symbol that Canadians have grown familiar with since its introduction decades prior. On the obverse, the coin bears the portrait of Queen Elizabeth created by designer Arnold Machen. What makes 1979 interesting is that these coins continued the traditional copper alloy composition of 98% copper, 1.5% zinc, and 0.5% tin, which means examples stored properly in uncirculated condition still radiate with that rich warm copper shine. No mint mark appears on Canadian cents from this era, as they were minted at the Royal Canadian Mint in Ottawa. Even though lack of mint mark is normal, collectors still refer to it when describing the coin for clarity. Now, when we talk about the value of a 1979 Canadian 1-cent coin, condition is absolutely everything. Circulated examples are common and generally worth face value, but uncirculated pieces, especially those approaching the grade range of or higher, attract real collector interest. Coins preserved with original luster, sharp details, and minimal marks are much more desirable than those that show dulling, spotting, or handling. We're in the current numismatic market. High-grade copper coins from the late 1970s have been steadily climbing in popularity as collectors aim to complete high-quality year sets and registry sets, making coins like this far more appealing than their humble denomination would suggest. So let's talk numbers, because I know many of you want to know what this coin is actually worth today. All market prices fluctuate depending on auction results and collector demand. Uncirculated 1979 Canadian cents typically sell in the approximate range of 50 cents to $3 for standard mint state examples. However, coins graded in the range by respected grading services like ICCS or PCGS can command significantly higher premiums, often reaching $10 to $30 or more, especially if the coin shows exceptional luster, strong strike quality, and eye appeal. For bulk uncirculated rolls such as 30 bright mint state cents, collectors may be willing to pay even higher amounts because original rolls are getting harder to find in pristine condition. While many collectors focus solely on value, understanding what makes a 1979 cent visually appealing is just as important. Enthusiasts appreciate features like clean fields, full definition on the maple leaves, and distinct details in Queen Elizabeth II's portrait, particularly around the hair and facial contours. Even though this year does not include major varieties like doubled, -1, or re-engraved, details slight differences in strike quality, toning, and planchet condition can. The 1979 cent also holds historical significance beyond its design. This was part of a decade when Canada experienced shifting economic trends, changes in inflation, and new developments in minting technology. Collecting cents from this era helps build a timeline of how Canadian coinage evolved, leading up to the eventual elimination of or new subscribers who watch coin hunting videos. Finding an older copper cent like this often sparks their interest in the hobby, and for long time collectors, these coins are a nostalgic reminder of a time when pennies still mattered both economically and culturally. If you're looking to authenticate and grade your coins, keep in mind that proper storage is essential. Copper reacts easily to air and moisture, so even uncirculated coins can develop spots or lose their bright color if kept in poor conditions. Collectors often store these cents in acid-free flips, airtight capsules, or original mint rolls. When assessing value, look closely for bag marks, abrasions, dark spots, and color fading. A coin that has remained fully red since 1979 is significantly more valuable than one that has toned into brown or red. Brown, even if the strike is equally sharp. Coin-related channels have seen strong growth in recent years because many viewers love learning about hidden treasures in everyday pocket change. If you're planning to subscribe to this channel for more content, you'll get detailed explanations of coin compositions, grading tips, market value updates, and explorations of rare varieties. Whether you're a casual viewer or a dedicated numismatist, staying subscribed helps you keep up with changing trends, auction results, and updated price guides that affect coins like the 1979 Canadian 1 cent. This means you'll always know when certain dates suddenly spike in value or when new collector interest emerges. When handling a collection of 30 uncirculated 1979 Canadian cents, the lot as a whole may hold greater overall value than a single coin because collectors love grouping by date, especially in mint state condition. If the coins remain bright, rate, and exhibit consistent appearance, they could be worth $10, $30, or more depending on the quality and beer interest. Bulk lots attract hobbyists who want to fill tubes, complete albums, or simply acquire beautiful examples for long-term investment. As copper prices, collector demand, and market availability shift, such lots may appreciate in value over time, though this depends on the preservation of the coins. To wrap things up, the 1979 Canadian 1 cent coin without mint mark might seem common at first glance, but its value truly shines when it's found in pristine, uncirculated condition. Whether you're evaluating a single brilliant red specimen or sorting through a set of 30 mint state pieces, these small copper coins carry a blend of historical charm, collectible appeal, and nostalgic significance. And if you enjoy breakdowns like this covering coin values, rarity analysis, grading tips, and full numismatic deep dives, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned for more coin collecting content coming your way. Each episode uncovers treasures from the past, offers updated pricing information, and helps you build a more knowledgeable and complete collection. Thanks for watching.